game is called Project Gorgon. It's an old school MMORPG. It's inspired by really old MMORPG games like Asheron's Call and RuneScape, I suppose. There is some RuneScape in it. And, you know, it's super grindy, it's super sandboxy, and it's super satisfying if you're into these kind of games. I truly haven't found a better game that's out there right now. It's one of my favorites. Guys, as you can see, this is Serbule City, and this is one of the main social hubs in the game. What usually often takes place is a sort of party, if you will. People like to gather here and, you know, dance to the sound of this beautiful, beautiful music that you hear now. Someone is always playing some instrument here. Instruments are, again, skills in the game that you can level up. I myself, in fact, have been known to dabble with the lute every now and then. I'm a bard. This is one of the skills that I'm looking into leveling up. You can switch around the skills because the game, there are no classes, only skills, so you are what you use, basically, in this game. You don't have to play within the constraints of a predetermined class, like in most MMORPGs. Much like in RuneScape and a lot of the older MMORPGs, like I said earlier. The thing about this game is that it still hasn't been released. It's still in beta. Believe it or not. I believe that we're still more than 1 year away from full release. It's been worked on constantly. I'm not sure when it was first actually playable, but it was many years ago already. Looks pretty busy. Yes, because, well, this is pretty much the main city as far as I can tell so far. This is where most people hang out. There are other places, but this is one of the main ones, at least. And whenever you find here, I've never seen this square deserted for as long as I remember this game. What I'm doing right now is just joining in on their lovely impromptu concert here, playing my lute. The thing I really like about this game, the way the skills work in this game, is how they interact with each other. A lot of skills are unlockable, for example, only if you reach a certain skill in another level. So what happens is that if you really want to unlock as many skills as possible, you will have to pretty much level them all. I fear at some point. Except for those combat skills. Of course, which there are 17 of, I think, in total. Okay, so you can master all the skills and be like a god in the game. You can. It will take you ages. It will take you probably years, but you can. I know of people who have been playing this game for thousands of thousands of hours, and they still haven't maxed out all their skills. By the way, as I'm playing here, and I can change my. Listen to this. That was just one. Whatchamacallit? Melody line, or I'm forgetting terms here. But when I press on a different, it's kind of silly that I'm getting excited about something like that. But I do find that it contributes to the immersion of in this game. Sorry. So as you can see, I can switch around between different melody lines. That was 2. I'm stopping right now and starting again, and it will sound a bit different. It's still the same melody. Unfortunately, that's one thing they've never implemented in this game. When you play a song, it's always gonna be the same song. There is only one song in this game. But you can play any number of different parts within this song. And again, you're gaining skill while playing. It's very big. I don't know, I have no idea how big it is even, because I still haven't seen all of it. So far, I've only explored this starting area, which is the area you end up in immediately after you leave the island you start out on, and another one, the adjacent map here, not Altibule, sorry, Serbule Hills, which is misspelled on my map for some reason. Yeah, I mean, this is you can't learn much from this map, unfortunately. This is the map of this area. I have marked on it a few areas of interest, and like I said, misspelled Serbule Hills. So important NPCs, dungeons. There's a dungeon here. I believe there's a dungeon in almost every area. I love the way they do things in this game. I absolutely have zero qualms about the rate in which they progress or add content or the level of activity, because like I said, there are not tons of players who play this game regularly. You won't find probably more than 600 players at any given time. But the community is, I mean, these players are super dedicated. And the community is super forthcoming, super helpful, super friendly. One of the best communities I've encountered so far in any online game. It's not... These are not hyperboles or, you know, this is the truth. Okay, I want to get back to playing with psychology and maybe necromancy, because necromancy needs to be leveled up a bit. Yeah, I'm level 20 out of 50, so I definitely want to level this up. So what we're gonna do is go to the graveyard, where I'll be able to resurrect a few corpses, which will do my bidding. Unfortunately, I don't know. Unfortunately, you need to be in a only in a graveyard can you actually do that. And there's so far only one graveyard that I found in this game. I'm sure there are more, but that's the only one I'm aware of right now. So we're going to the graveyard. The graveyard is somewhere there, by the way. The southwest. Southwest, there it is. So let's go pick up our skeletons, skeleton mages, skeleton archers. I'm not sure what I'm gonna raise. Let's see. And then we'll go kill some stuff, I suppose. Ah, yeah. Another thing is that if you start playing this game, you definitely want to join a guild. There are so many benefits to being in one. It's not even funny. You don't want to play this solo, like guildless at least. One of the things that one of the perks that you get when joining a guild is something that's called credits, guild credits. You can use these credits, these tokens, as the currency, and buy a lot of useful stuff with. One of the things I like buying the most with it, because I am habitually broke motherfucker. One of the things I like the most is this thing, extra gigantic coin sack. It only costs 2 credits. There's a lot of useful stuff here, but I'm not really... I guess it's a lot more useful to people who do some higher level adventuring in this game. So what this sack gives you is a bunch of extra coins, and since, like I said, I'm completely broke most of the time, it's definitely something that you might consider. It's just free money, basically. You get free money for being in a guild. How amazing is that? I just got 826 coins, which is on the kind of lowest or lower end of what you can, in theory, get from this sack. You can get more than 1200, I think, coins if you are lucky. Talion is another NPC. There are so many NPCs in this game, and the way to get the most out of these NPCs is to basically constantly try and raise the level of your favor with them. Hold on. Favor is, you know, you're standing with certain NPC is called favor in this game, and the higher your favor is, right now I'm just comfortable with Tadion, for example. The higher your favor level with this character, with these NPCs, are, the more further quests or favor. The favors also stands for quests in this game. So the more assignments or quests or favors they will give you. So it's an endless game of unlocking more and more, unless you finally reach the highest level of favor with certain NPCs. It's a constant game of trying to unlock as many favors as possible. This dude, for example, he doesn't have any specific favors that I can do for him right now. He will only take gifts from me, certain items. He likes metal armor, good metal slabs, snail shells, ancient coins. But looks like you're out of luck. Looks like you're out of luck. I don't think I have anything right now that I can give him. Let's make sure. Yeah, not a single thing except for this thing that I'm wearing. He likes armor. But I've already told myself I'm gonna hold on to every piece of armor that I have left until I find an upgrade. So that's a no-no. So yeah, I can't do shit right now except to hang out with him. That's another mechanic that allows you to increase favor level, your favor level with a specific NPC. Unfortunately, you can only do it once you log out. It's something that happens automatically when you are not playing the game. So if I log out for 2 hours, suppose I take this favor. Let's do it, in fact. Activity selected, your character will hang out and perform this activity while you're offline. If I go offline for 2 hours right now, once I'm back and I talk to Teddy, and he will grant me that extra favor, which is nice. Right, let's go to the graveyard. Ah, I knew I forgot to do something. I forgot to eat my scrambled egg. I'm not eating my best type of food right now because I think it's a waste. I'm still in a low level area. So let's just eat this one. You always want to be well fed in this game because if you are not, you will suffer quite a heavy debuff. Being well fed, however, will grant you a significant buff. So there's absolutely zero reasons not to be well fed at all times in this game. And you can gain 2 buffs at the same time from food and drinks, as far as I know. One is a buff that you gain from food, the other is from a drink. In this case, I think it might be a snack also. In my case, it's going to be apple juice. So these 2 buffs stack. Yeah, apple juice counts as snack level 10. And scrambled egg counts as meal level 14. Right, so this is the right terminology. You have meal buffs and snack buffs. And these 2 stack each other, so you want to be well fed at all times. There is a quest here for like a really deer that's quite hard to kill. I don't think I have the skill to be able to challenge this deer. So I hope that I don't come across it. Oh, oak wood is definitely something that you want to have. It's part of the skill. I'm forgetting what the skill was called, by the way. Carpentry, of course. It's carpentry. It's used for carpentry, which allows you or helps you as well with. I might be remembering this wrong, but I think it helps you with fletching as well. I think if you want to create arrows in this game, and as an archer, you definitely have to do that. Unless you want to, you don't want to buy your arrows. I think they're too expensive. So you want to make all of them, right? And oh no, I got spotted by a tiger. So let's see. The tiger is not a pushover, at least. So this is how you fight a tiger, with a necromancer slash psychologist in Project Gorgon. I don't really have any rotations to speak of. I just kind of randomly spam them whenever they're out of cooldown. I don't even have my skellies to help me out here, so it would have been a much easier fight. And I had them next to me. I don't want to pick it up, but I do want to autopsy. I do want to skin, and I do want to bury. These are all skills, and I just got points for all of them, in fact. Parasol mushrooms are the most common mushrooms you can find in the game. Right now I don't need more than 99, so I'm not gonna pick them up. Is this guy someone I want to kill? No, definitely not. Stay away from me, Venom Spider. Venom Spider is really had a death wish there. Do I need cobwebs? Spider webs? Apparently so. You need them for... you can definitely use them for alchemy. Alchemy, and this specific lotion gives you 240... Oh! That's a handy one. I definitely want to create this potion at some point. Gives you 240 alchemy XP just by creating it, and it increases your brain power. Which is something that I actually need in real life. On some days at least, on some days. Before I had my coffee. Oh, I just completed a quest for hunting tigers. What do you know? 300 combat XP with necromancy and psychology. Now this is important. If you want to actually gain levels in the combat skills, you need not only to have them on your bar, you know, label them as either primary or secondary skills, but you actually need to use the skills correlating to them as well. One thing that I can already actually do, I don't know why I haven't done this earlier, is to raise a zombie. I can raise a zombie for pretty much every single dead enemy, I think. So this dude, for example, will now accompany me and follow me and smash everything in sight. Problem with zombies is that they keep decaying, constantly decaying, if you're not healing them. And there are spells connected. Let's see, I do have a heal, right? Yeah, I do have a heal undead. So you will notice that he's losing this zombie. They tend to be really compact, these zombies, you know. I would kind of want them to be a bit more impressive looking, I suppose. They all kind of look like they were made from the corpses of really, really short dwarfs. But if I wanted to heal this dude right now, it's not a problem. I'll just do it with my trusty old heal undead 2 skill, and voila. There you go. Now another way to heal your zombie is to actually attack other monsters. So as long as you're in constant, as long as you're in combat, he will not die unless obviously you receive too much damage from the enemy. But otherwise, they will just keep you company until they drop dead. The graveyard is in sight. Let's see if I can make my way into it. Oh, someone is already fighting. Someone is there already. Is that a player? Yes, that's a player character. Let's help him kill one of these swordsmen. Nice. So my zombie is getting his food from fighting these guys. Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't see that there were more of them. But it doesn't... he actually does need... Shit. I was gonna say that he doesn't really need my help, but he does. He does. Who's attacking me? Okay, this is not gonna be very hard. Hey, strike a nerve, level 2! I'm not even sure what he does. Oh, strike a nerve is a useful... it's one of the most useful psychology classes. Skill, sorry. Hey, I'm leveling up over here. What do you know? More strange dirt. Oops, I didn't auto-see this one. Right, so we are relatively safe here. Let's raise a couple of skellies. Which ones do you recommend? I think one battle mage at least. And then possibly... come on. Come on! I mean, Strike on Nerve does 51 psychic damage, which is awesome. Right, you need femurs if you want to raise those skellies. This is actually an ingredient. So let's raise one battle mage. I would actually like to raise one warrior as well. So we want a swordsman and a mage. Beautiful. Okay, I think we're all set because that's the max number of summons that I can have with me at any given time, I believe. So these two plus a zombie are gonna make a real difference when it comes to fighting higher level monsters, which is exactly what I'm gonna do momentarily. Get out of here! Jesus Christ, that guy was pissed. Probably. Hey, what do you know? I got a new level in mycology. Aren't you just as excited as me, if not more? I know that this other high-level deer, it's like a diseased deer, and it's likes to roam this area. So I might actually bump into him. Eat. Whatever. Yeah, there he is. What do you guys say? So should I go for it? Well, let's do it for sports. Why the hell not? My summons are probably dead now. Oh shit. Oh no. It's a diseased beer that's called Sampo. Everyone knows Sampo. Don't tell me you know nothing about Sampo. Come on, man. It's actually, you know what? A lot easier than I thought. This was almost not a challenge. Or is it dead? Yes. Wow, much easier. Sample Heart. This is definitely something that I need for a quest. So let's pick it up. Femur, yes. Work order for Basilisk Tail. Work orders are basically sort of like quests that you can pick up. The level of quest you can get from these work orders things depends on your level of industry. So that the higher the level of industry is, and the level of industry is still very low, it's a 12. The higher it is, the more of these work orders you can get, the higher quality work orders you can get. You usually get these work orders from those public boards in town. Okay. So back to Serbule Hills. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just looking to tie up all those loose ends. I still have some quests for this area, so we'll try to get them completed. One of them is for, what was it, the Lost Play, like we said. I need to find Vera. God knows where Vera is. She's in one of those abandoned. Oh, she's dead. Her corpse, however, her spade, however, is in one of the abandoned farms. I just can't, for the life of me, remember which one it was. So we're gonna do a tour of Serbule Hills right now. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to do, actually, I completely forgot about it, was to upgrade a skill that's called not foraging. I believe it's serving. Serving, yes. Serving lets you basically find all kinds of precious stones, all kinds of gems that are scattered around the map. So far, these two, I believe, the topaz, sardonyx, I don't know how to pronounce these names, sorry, and amethyst have been all obtained through the serving skill. Sorry, amethyst was probably not one of them. Amethyst is a gem that is connected with teleport skill. Teleportation is a skill in this game, like almost everything else. If you want to be able to use a teleport circles, you need to have one of these on you. And there is a slight chance that it will get devoured or used up in the process of teleportation. Now, serving uses, let me show you how to use this skill. Again, it allows you to find all kinds of locate valuable resources on important locations. Serving has many uses, but is most commonly used to make resource maps for geology and mining. Now, in order to actually use it, I'm gonna have to look it up. It's called surveying. You need one map, one basic ink, and one ruby wall crystal. So I have the one crystal, ruby wall crystal. The other things I will have to buy from this dude over here, Jamie Fathel. Jamie Fathel. Hey, dude, why don't you talk to me? What? Oh, of course he won't talk to me because I'm accompanied by my horrendous sounds. One thing that I completely forgot about. If you're a necromancer, no one will talk to you, almost no one, if they can see that your summons are associated with you. So what you have to do in this case, I can't really blame them for that either. So what you want to do in this case is order them to stay put. You definitely don't want to drag them around with you into all kinds of stores, buildings. Now will actually talk to me. Now he'll actually deign to talk to me. Ah, yeah. Another beautiful thing about this game is that you can drop whatever it is that you have in your inventory, as you can see here, and just drop it, and it will show up on the floor, on the ground, and will allow other people to pick it up themselves if you want to. So someone dropped it. This was not mine. Someone just dropped a comfortable ancient helm. I can take it. It's mine now. It's absolutely useless. But in theory, yeah, you can drop almost anything on the ground and it will be picked up by other players, which is lovely. Let's see what I can do with this. Just curious, probably nothing. It's worthless. Let's drop it. I could sell it to someone or gift it to someone who's into armor, but I don't think there's any one of these sorts like this. Right. Let's just create the recipe. We have all the ingredients. Now, what will recipe do once we use it is it's gonna show me once I use it. Of course, we want to make sure that these guys are following us. Come, guard me with your life, unlife, undeath, whatever it is. Well, what can you do with stables going? You can probably, yeah, you can probably leave your pet here. And in fact, I actually do have a pet. Believe it or not, I did try to level animal handling. Unfortunately, the only thing you can tame at low levels are rodents, rats. So this is my rat. It's called Charlie. He's actually a well-behaved rat. Or, you know, when it comes to rats, it's a pretty nice one. But anyway, check the survey. Now it will show me where the citrine, in this case, is located. 1000 east and 200 north. That means that it's actually in the... here. You can see it marked on the map. Let's go exactly there. If we're lucky, then we'll also be able to complete the other quest that I was talking about earlier, the Lost Spade. Anyway, we're just getting the hell out of here. Taking the zombies with us, skellies with us. And the zombies. Let's kill this. Let's kill... no, I was almost about to kill Bertha in order to raise a zombie from her corpse. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Next. We can definitely kill this spider though. And make a zombie out of him. I didn't even need my skellies this time. And create a zombie from this. It makes perfect sense that a zombie raised from the corpse of a giant spider looks like a humanoid. Hey, someone... no, no one's after me. It's just a dying zombie. My dying zombie. Right, let's see if I can find anything valuable in the farm. Probably nothing at all except for a bunch of, you know, angry spiders that will attack me on sight. Right, so the spade would be, if you were a spade, where would you, in a supposedly abandoned farm, where would you hide yourself? That's pretty much my only option, I think. Like, if it's not there, and I think there's nothing there. This place does look familiar. This place does look surprising. Yeah, a bunch of angry zombies. Angry spiders, sorry. But I can interact with the old tool chest, which is a great sign. It's probably there. As long as you don't touch my... no, they don't touch... they really are... I mean, my skellies, my summons, are really out of their league. This is good. This is nice. And this is definitely what I'm looking for. By the way, but there's some old junky tools in here, but nothing valuable. I'm an idiot. I've had this thing all the time in my... oh my god. Of course I couldn't pick it up. I've already done it.